Howdy folks, welcome to the 3D Sapiens Road Show. And boy do I have a deer show for you today. No, I'm not referring to those. Okay, this is what it started out. Yes, I'm still trying to wrap my head around this. I'll explain why I'm having trouble wrapping my head around, why I'm coming to grips with everything. But welcome to the 3D Sapiens Road Show. Your host Dan Davis here. This is the Bigfoot special. This is going to start, I hadn't even, if you look at the flyers and whatever, when I started this roadshow, I thought maybe when I'm driving around someplace I might, tap into a local legend on Bigfoot, but starting about a month ago, September 15th, this is Tuesday, October 8th, 2019, and I'm not telling you where I'm at, because I don't want this. I'll explain about that later. I got a whole lot of stuff to explain. I've seen shows about Bigfoot where they find one thing and that the whole show's like, well, I'm about to show you about a dozen things and they are all linked together and there's no doubt. And it ends with the sites where they're overlooking our campsite because apparently they like my guitar playing and music and I don't know what. So you'll see what I mean later on. Right now, this is where it all started. So I'm kind of starting from the top. And things avalanched quickly from there. Okay, so Sunday, September 15th, I'm hiking through here and this got my attention. Not just how it's bent over, but okay, this is National Park, so you're not supposed to mess with stuff, right? So there's no cut marks that I can see. And here's my 10-foot measuring tape. And you'll notice all the branches here are fine. There's like no branches here, as if something had grabbed it like here and went, which would put it at the 10 and 12 foot level. Now, what is big enough to grab something at the 10 and 12 foot level without leaving claw marks like a bear would? So I'm sitting there going, and so I'm like, and I'm looking at all this stuff knocked down. This is totally logical, it's scientific, whatever. I mean, stuff falls down and whatnot. But that one got my attention. So I'm looking carefully. Things like this. This is, later on, I'm going to show you something where there's a ton of these things, and I think that was intentional as well. One of the most likely routes these guys use, one of the reasons they don't find footprints, if a log, see this one, they'd probably collapse because it's pretty decayed. Whoa, holy moly. So, this got my attention. Holy, look at this. I've never been up on this log. Oh, wow. Holy crap. Like I said, I've never been up on this log. I always went around that way. I'll show you where. I just took pictures from over there. You can see the pictures. Oh, wow. Huh. Okay. Anyway, this got my attention. All these saplings bent together like this. Okay, I'm going to have to pause this because battery's getting low and I've only got 2 of them. And I've got a lot of stuff to cover today. But, so over here you can see this better. Again, people are not supposed to be in here doing this. So who did that? Why? If that thing was up at an angle, put some branches on it, you got a perfect snow teepee. Okay, so that got my attention. About 200-300 yards down that way, where it slopes down a little bit, there's a stream. Got berries. Back in the day, there probably would have been crawdads because they're everywhere. Which they'd be kind of like sushi shrimp poppers for Bigfoot. But anyway, so I'm mulling this stuff over, right? So the next weekend, Sunday, same trail, towards sunset, I'm going back this way, which I'm going to pause this thing now. And I'll probably be breaking this up into pieces because the whole battery issue and whatever. But I was going down this way. So let me pause this right here, collect my stuff. Actually, let me just break it into another, because even pausing it, I've noticed that it really wears down the battery. So let me shut up. But let me get stuff packed up, and then I'll start the second part. So this is going to be party! We're going to have, folks, trust me, I'm speaking as a person with an AS in math and science and a BA in mathematics, and things avalanche so quickly, it's undoubtable now, and I'm still wrapping my head around it, and it's like, wow. So let me sign off real quick, and I'm still, as you can tell, and I'm here alone. And I'm hearing noises, and I'm pretty sure there's a trail right up there because it links up with another. I've learned how to find Bigfoot trails. Once you know how to do it. David Ragosa, one of the top Bigfoot researchers in California, showed me how to find them, and wow. So I'm going to show you that. I'm going to show you some feces. I'm going to show you where they sleep in the meadow. I'm going to show you where they overlook our campsite. And the deer seem okay with me. Whew. That's a good sign, by the way, when the critters are like that and not worried about anything. That's a good sign that mountain lions are not around, or Bigfoot. And mountain lions have been photographed near here, half a mile away. So let me stop this for now, and I'm going to pick it up hiking down the trail. And I'm going to show you all the different trails are here and why you never see Bigfoots. They could live literally their whole lives out here, and nobody would know, because they can hide so well, and there's so many trails here, and they can hear you coming, and there's a whole built-in, what I call the SCAN network, small critter alarm network. Once you know how to listen for the sounds of either birds or things like the chipmunks and squirrels and whatnot, or notice behaviors like that, there's a whole alarm network, so they could hear people coming, because the critters would be going off, and it's so easy for them to hide. But anyway, this appears to be part of their winter quarters, because that's the other thing. In another couple months, this whole area is going to be off limits. But anyway, instead of me standing here talking about this, let me pack up and walk and talk, because I need to cover some trails and get down to the meadow and whatever. But if I look like I'm on some strange drug, it's because I have to stop and listen, make sure everything's okay on occasion. Anyway, I'll pick this up. So that's end of part A. Part B, folks, man, no doubt whatsoever. So this is 3D Sapiens Road Show, episode 100. I was saving it for the super sexy senior citizen skateboarding special, where I was going to go skateboarding and do my balancing act and all that other stuff. But that's going to have to wait, because this is way, way bigger, and it's just escalated, and it involves Mr. Ragosa, one of the top researchers in California, and Dr. Meldrum. I'll be talking to you in a minute here too. Okay, let me sign off here for a bit, and I'll pick it up. Thanks for tuning in, and come right back, because there's more stuff coming.